What's going on, guys? It's Trab Moody here with yet another ranking video. We get the best of Marvel Legends 2024 so far. Man, it's been a lot of them. That's why we're doing it now, because at the end of the year, forget about it. Let's roll on. All right, kids, just some rules before we get going with the best Marvel Legends of 2024 so far list. Deluxe multi-packs will count as a whole slot. Comics and MCU are allowed, but there's really only 2 MCU figures anyway. But maybe even a superhero from DC? And starting with our honorable mentions, yeah, it's Deadpool Legacy Collection reissue. It's the MCU representative from the films. It's the same exact figure. No articulation updates. You got shinier blacks on the outfit, silver plated gloves, and removable Mark 19 Desert Eagles this time. Yay. Not that the guns are good or anything, they're a little gummy. Throw them in with the reissued Amazon Wolverine with 2 new sculpts. I dig it. All right, next up on the honorable mentions, we get Cyclops from X-Men 97. He's got a youthful look this time. But the VHS sculpt is better. I'll give it that. I don't own it, but just from seeing it. But I prefer this anyway. I love this blast look. But he is great. The articulation's smooth. You got the double pinless all over. Love the paint scheme. Cyclops is my favorite X-Men 97 figure so far. I don't have Series 2 yet. Other than Cyclops, I'm way behind. I played the long game and failed. Don't do that, kids. Buy what you want. Next up on the list is Tombstone from the Spider-Man Retro Wave. I really dig this guy. This guy's sharp, double pinless all over, nice shiny suit. Love the shoes. That extra shine on the shoes is really sick. And he just looks great with all my mob goons. Whiplash lashes his way into the honorable mentions. I did a full review in a retro Iron Man ranking video, but I do dig that translucent gold Whiplash. The ponytail, the colors really just pop. Didn't expect him to come with a Merce either. He's just dope. Not the greatest articulated Marvel Legends, but he was really great and wound up pretty high on my ranking. Go check out that video. And our final honorable mention was the 2-pack that rocked the G.I. Joe community. That's right. We got Baron Heinrich, Cobra Commander Zemo. Hey, they can do a mask. Why not us? So, yeah, the whole hooded Coco thing. And then you got Arnim Zola, which was previously released as a Build-A-Figure. And now it's a great opportunity to get it. Yeah, it's a little outdated with the articulation, but and it doesn't hurt that Helmet was so nice enough to join us and bring Heinrich his face. So yeah, you get alternate looks, and you also get this beepity boopity weird face for Arnim Zola that you'll probably never use, but he can hold it in his hand too. So that's cool. Well, at least he tried. All right, top 10 time, and coming in at number 10 is the Marvel Legends Earth's Mightiest Heroes Avengers set. Hank Pym, the Giant Man, or Not So Giant Man, and his lovely bride, Janet Van Dyne, the Wasp. Classic looks. Got a multitude of accessories. Of course, this all leads up to this fall's release. Yep, fall now, not summer, of the Hasbro HasLab Giant Man. So this was a neat precursor to that. I know many folks wanted these included in the stretch goals. This allowed the Giant Man to be a nice crisp $299.99. In a year full of great Marvel Legends 2-packs, they nailed this set. Check out these alternate looks. Dig it so much, I'm going to go 4.25 out of 5. Next up at number 9, it's the real She-Hulk. Yes, I have her in hand. I received her from Entertainment Earth the day after my ranking video, so apologize I didn't get to review, but we'll talk about her now. She could have used an additional angry sculpt. I mean, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous sculpt. Love the hair, highlights and everything, but she's supposed to be angry sometimes. She's the She-Hulk. Also, while I love this broken rifle effect, the hands don't really clasp well with it. She's kind of just holding it. I would have liked something a little tighter, kind of clenching it with an angry face. That would have really put her over the top. But at the end of the day, it's an absolute beautiful buck, bright paint scheme. I dig her so much. Maybe not as much as I thought I would, but at the end of the day, she's still a home run. Love Jen. 4.25 out of 5. Number 9, She-Hulk. All right, swinging in at number 8, it's Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider from the Spider-Man Retro series. Love the eye shape. It looks really cool. Looks super dope without the outline, as you can see. Just really nice paint job right there. Really clean, really cool. It's got the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man bod, so double pinless all over, super articulation. We got some butterfly joints in there underneath. This would have been nice, soft goods, the hood, but the hoodie sculpt is pretty sick, despite it not being able to articulate with the hood. That would have really made it truly epic, but everything else is molded on, looks really nice. It's a really great Scarlet Spider figure. I think it's highly underrated this year when it comes to Marvel Legends, but we'll go another 4.25 out of 5. Sorry, we ain't there yet. Right, number 7, it's Cable, yes, from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. Of course, he comes with his Marvel versus Capcom look, but man, he's just so much fun to pose, but that face sculpt is mint. Look at the 5 o'clock shadow, the scarring over the eyes. Love the translucent beam on the eye. The hair is just, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. One of the main issues here are these boots. They're not molded on. They're just painted on. They're very cheap. It's like they got to the 3/4 to the figure and they were like, all right, we're good. There's a little bit of detail wrinkle, but it just basically goes from paint to paint. So they cheaped out on that. Another strange decision they made with Cable, these pins on the arms, right? So we're going pinless, which, you figured you'd have pins and the robotic arm, right? Because you can't see it, but no, that's pinless. Legs are pinless, and you got pins on the arm. So a couple small mistakes preventing this guy from being, top 3. He's absolutely tremendous. Oh, this irks me. I'm still going to go 4.25 out of 5. I feel like they could have really spruced them up. And the guns are okay. There's some detail on it, but they're a little cheap. They're not the best, but Cable is a tremendous figure. Probably going to land on a lot of top 5 spots, but I've got others that are higher. And if you told me at the beginning of the year that I'd have Jack-O'-Lantern from the Spider-Man Retro Wave above a Cable figure, I'd crucify you. But, he's amazing. He's got the hover glider pogo pad thing. It detaches on the bottom, but it is a slight pain. You got to perfectly balance Jack on top of it, or he'll go for a digger, which could be fun for a guy named Peter. The pumpkin has an amazing wash on the face. Look at that. Just the detail, super sick. Love the nice translucent flames. They really did a great job. Got beautiful metallic scaling all over the torso. Just terrific detail all the way around. Never thought, I didn't think I'd ever even want this figure, but yeah, double pinless. Just super. Would have been nice to have a little detail on the pumpkin bomb there, but he's pretty terrific. 4.25 -5 out of 5 for Jack-O'-Lantern. All right, it's top 5 time. We got Count Nefaria from the Iron Man Retro. Once again, I did an entire deep dive review ranking video. But otherwise, what can I say about this guy? Just has a majestic face sculpt. Amazing articulation all the way around. Definitely one of the favorite figures to pose in the Marvel Legends community this year, that's for sure. I'm going to go 4.25-4.5 whiskeys. He's even better than he was in the ranking video. And number 4, it's another 2-pack. And to celebrate Wolverine's 50th birthday, that old man, that old runt, it's Wolverine and Logan 2-pack. There's several 2-packs, but this was definitely the best 2-pack of them all. You got our civvy Wolvie, smirking serious, got different looks, but no raging Wolvie sculpt. Is your choice of mutton chops. One's got a little more freaky hair on the right, one's a little more clean cut, but they both got cowboy hats. Not only that, but you can't take the hat off. Definitely has a new torso, which is cool. At least it looks it. Legs do have pins, but they're on Sabretooth as well. The devil elbows definitely look weird. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. But everything else looks nice. I love the claws. I think the belt buckle looks great. He's definitely an underrated figure because we've got Sabretooth. Now, this is going to wind up in the top 5, if not top 3, of a lot of Marvel Legends lists. Definitely top 10 alone. I'm including Pax, so he's a little lower than usual. Still made number 4. But as you can see, he's got the Warpath Omega Red Movie Venom Buck. He's got an evil grimace and shouting sculpt too. They're both pretty great. Butterfly joints, strong articulation. Like I said, legs at pins, kind of weird. Why not go all the way with it? But otherwise, just pretty tremendous. Got an awesome crunch on the torso. Definitely an amazing big boy who can articulate with the best of them. We're going to go 4.25-4.5. Number 4, Wolvie versus Logan 2-pack. All right, number 3, we get the Squadron Supreme Power Princess from the Void Build-A-Figure Wave. Wow. Marvel Legends made a better Wonder Woman figure than anything from McFarlane Toys. Oh, I'm going to get so much hate for that. But just look at her. Diana is gorgeous. All right, I kid. Princess Zarda has a super sculpt. It's one of the best ever. We talked about Sabretooth, but man, this was a hell of a year for female sculpts, by the way. Marvel Legends really taking that up a notch. Better yet, she's just got great proportions, awesome paint. I love the matte black corset. It's got so much amazing detail on it, and then the gold trim really pops. The Lady Zarda here is absolutely one of the best $24.99 figures of the year. Too bad you're not going to find it for $24.99 anymore. Definitely going 4.5 for this. So gigantic and wonderful, he doesn't even fit the frame. It's X-Men's Angel coming in at number 2. Now, granted, I love that we did the best of so far show a couple weeks ago. Check that out if you missed it. Because the A Toy Kind of Mood panel mentioned our top 5 figures with some honorable mentions of the year, and both Angel and Doc Ock made that list. But I decided to make a change. I already gave Doc Ock his flowers on that, so we'll leave him in the 2023 zone. But coming in 2024, Angel definitely making waves. He's got a Vulcan buck, sans butterflies because of the wings. Yeah, they could have done it, but it could have been dangerous. Don't want those wings getting clipped. Speaking of which, they're just wonderfully painted with a nice wash. As you can see, incredible ball hinge here where you can just do whatever the hell you want. And he's an angel, so it's his most important trait. And it's got 3 layers over here. They're just so fantastic. You can pretty much do as you please. Sits well on the flight stand because he's not too heavy. Definitely has great range without the butterflies, which doesn't bother me too bit. Of course, pinless everywhere. The articulation is right where you want it. But best of all, it's the Warren Worthington face sculpt. And a deeper look, you could even see those freckles. Totally nailed it. In case WWE3 isn't thrilled with being number 2, you can have that face 2. We're going 4.5 out of 5. He's pretty great. All right, last but certainly not least, especially with not 1 tray of accessories, but 2 trays of accessories. It's the Shield 3-pack Doom Duggan Nick Fury and Nick Fury Sr., Jr. head in Sharon Stone Carter. Oh, I love this 3-pack representing Captain America comics. It's awesome. You got not 3 great face scans in the 3-pack, but 5. You've got, man, that could be anybody. Emma Frost, White Widow, Sharon Carter. Then you got Sharon Stone Carter. I mean, this set is just awesome. It's off the hook. And you don't just get 1 Nick Fury, you get 2. And of course, in the 619 universe, it was later found that this Nick Fury Jr. isn't Sam Jackson, but it's Nick's son. So play however you will. It's freaking fantastic. If you got the additional Shield Agent pack, even better. Yeah, it's got the pins, but that shows you how good this buck is that they made specifically for these agents. Both Doom Duggan and Nick Fury have the same exact jacked, awesome, pinless sculpt, and they both just feel great. In addition to the pinless double joints, you got butterfly joint, as we could see on Doom right there. Otherwise, pretty much the same guy. Got some different changes on the holster. This one has a thicker buckle and more of a harness below. Looks much better than the double buckle that we see on the Shield Agent. If there was any drawback from this fantastic pack, is that there's nowhere to sheath those knives that you see in there. And some of these guns are downright cheesy. As great as all the web gear is, you just got holsters for the pistols. Again, nothing. Can't put the knives anywhere. Use it or lose it. Well, with that, this is an amazing set. Everyone must get it. I know it's sold out on a lot of stores right now. But if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Guns up! 4.5 out of 5 whiskeys. The Shield 3-pack is the best Marvel Legends figure of 2024 so far. If you dug the video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, give us a subscribe. You made it this far. You gotta dig what we're doing. It's Trav Moody. There's a lot of reviews, news, and preview content on the channel. Dig in, enjoy, and we'll catch you in the twirl. Peace.